Ever experienced any strange sights or smells when inspecting a property for sale? We'd love to hear about them. 96900 693, because we read the details of Shane Warne's Brighton mansion, which is on the market at the moment. It is said to be for $15 million. Now, when you say $15 million, if you said, for example, you wanted $400,000, that means you want $500,000. But the richer the property goes, does 15 mean you actually want 13
or 17?
Yeah, which way does it go? Yeah. When it get to the top of the market, does it go the other way? Jonathan Dixon is selling the house for JP Dixon Real Estate. Jonathan, good morning to you.
Yes, look, if you want to open with 13, I'll take it, Ross.
Is it going to auction or is it going to be by private treaty?
No, it's private treaty first up, Johnny, and then we'll see how it goes, and then maybe if that doesn't work, which I think it will, we'll go to auction.
How is the market, generally speaking?
Look, it's you got to work for it at the moment. It's sort of not rushing through the door, but like all good quality anything, they'll sell.
I noticed that the person who wants to buy, it is, in all fairness, looks to me like a magnificent property. It's Italianate mansion of about 1885 that's obviously had a fair amount of tweaking, no pun intended, done to it. What do you think of the purchaser will have to be happy to swim in a swimming pool that has a large 23 embroidered on the bottom of it?
Yeah, no, look, we actually employ a guy now. I've sold so many of his houses that scrub that out every time we sell it, right?
Do you have to drain the pool to scrub it?
No, we've got a new technique. He can paint it underwater.
Are you serious?
No, I'm kidding.
I was having a look at Shane Warne, the Warne Foundation website the other day, and I noticed that it says if you want to get in touch with Warnie for any business opportunities, it says contact this bloke, and the bloke lives in London. Do I assume that he is selling his Brighton mansion because he's leaving Australia to go and live in England?
No, he's certainly not. Look, all he's doing is he's got a pretty large spread over there, so what he's going to do is he's just going to downsize here. But he's certainly not leaving. He loves his Melbourne and he loves Australia, so he's not leaving home, that's for sure.
An article today in the paper talks about the scents that can influence home buyers. I assume that the smells that you've currently got at the $15 million mansion are not cigarettes and baked beans.
No, look, that's a fascinating topic, actually. We've got a chart, and if it's Russian, we just rip on the borscht, and if it's Chinese, we'll do the Peking duck, and if Australian, we'll whack a dog's eye in the oven and leave a stale VB out, and that seems to work.
Hey, speaking of China, the Chinese buying property, can you run a few of these to ground that I've been told? For example, the Chinese don't like old houses. They like new houses.
True.
Chinese don't like properties with a lot of trees.
Wouldn't have a clue on that one.
Righto, okay. What about coffee? I was told bake a cake or brew some coffee.
Look, I reckon that's always a winner, Ross. But, it's interesting because you can walk into some homes and they smell like a lost dog's home. And people just aren't even aware of it. So it's really important, I think, to sort of do something like that because homes have their own smells and some of them aren't pleasant. So the coffee and bread always work, Ross.
Light a fire?
Yes, light a fire. I suppose that's another one.
I noticed there's a home theatre. There's a pool, there's a home, and it's got all the bells and whistles. What's the most useless addition that people put in modern houses? For example, I heard a sales pitch once when someone was offering an old Art Deco apartment in Middle Park, said, now, it's better than those big apartment blocks where you have to pay for a gym and a pool you'll never use.
Right, I reckon the most useless is a sauna, because every sauna I've seen in a house has stocked with wine.
It becomes the wine cellar.
It does.
What about the home theatre?
Look, I reckon that's another one too, John. And the other thing is a lot of them don't have air going through them, and they're very stale.
I'd venture to say the only thing that has never happened in Shane Warne's home theatre is the watching of a movie.
I'm not even going to comment.
Now, this is an old house. Where's the 10-car garage? Is that underground?
Yes, under the court. Actually, it's more than 10. It'll probably fit 15 and 20 smarts.
So what, they had to excavate to build a garage in an 1885 house?
He actually bought the house next door and put a court on it and put the garaging under the court. He really does everything very well. He's missed his vacation.
Lots of money in being able to turn a ball.
My word.
No wonder they're flooding into Christmas Island. Jonathan,
Hey, what's the earn on this, Jonathan?
Plenty, Johnny.
For 15 mil. You sort of...
No, look, we do. Most of this for charity.
Jonathan, give John Laws's answer he gave us once. I never discuss money with friends. Jonathan, thank you very much.
That's a pleasure.